hurts the way you breathe.
It's a real love sight.
You wanna play with my dreams because I'm hot now. I'm gone. The secret's out in plain sight. The streets are empty.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup look for glasses. This isn't necessarily like my go-to look for glasses, but the way I do the colors and work the colors is definitely my go-to thing for glasses. So for example, I always go for darker colors. I always line the lower lash line because I feel like you look really tired in glasses if you don't do your lower lash line. So I always go with dark colors. I always take care of the lower lash line, and I always do a cat eye, but I always do it super exaggerated, if you guys can see, because when the glasses are on, if you do a really tiny cat eye, you really won't be able to see it. So you want to go with like big wings. And I have glasses that don't have frames in them, or lenses, and then I have glasses that have lenses, but the ring light literally like leaves a crazy glare. So these are the ones I typically tend to wear more so than these ones, but I did pop these out just because there's a glare. So yeah, this is definitely a great look for girls who wear glasses. I'm not somebody who has to wear glasses. I just really think that on a bum day, today is Sunday, I'm just wearing sweats and a shirt that says Sunday Fun Day. Look guys, Sunday Fun Day. It can really just look cute on like a bummy day, so that's kind of typically what I tend to do. If I had long hair, I would rock my hair in a messy bun and rock glasses because I think that's such a cute look. This is really great for anybody who wears glasses or likes to wear glasses on bummy days but still wants to do their makeup and look really cute. So if you guys would like to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Thanks guys. So this eye is done. We are just going to go ahead and work on this eye. So to get this look started, I'm going to take my Too Faced Shadow and Shines, which I've been using a lot lately. I really, really like it. It's a great eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to spread this across my lid, under my brow, and my lower lash line. I feel like with glasses, it's best to work with dark colors just because they really show up. You don't want to go with light colors because through the glasses, it just won't pop. So you always want to try to go with more darker colors. So I'm going to be working with my MAC palette. So the first color that is going to be my transitional shade is this shade right here, and this is called Brown Script. I love this. It's just a really nice matte brown. So I'm going to place that right into my crease and a little bit above the crease as well. I really love MAC eyeshadows. They blend so well and they're so pigmented and minimal fallout. So I really, really do enjoy working with MAC shadows. Out of all the eyeshadow palettes I own, MAC has got to be my favorite. And it's kind of funny because a lot of people tell me that Makeup Geek is the best, and I have yet to try Makeup Geek, so I can't say anything until I actually hop on that Makeup Geek eyeshadow train. Again, for my MAC palette, I'm going to be taking this gorgeous shade called Cranberry, and it's just cranberry shade. And I'm going to be using my NYX B13 Shadow 1 brush, and so I'm just going to go ahead, take some, and pack it right onto my lid. I love this shade, it's so gorgeous. Okay. Now I'm going to be taking this shimmery brown shade, darker than Brown Script. This is called Antiqued. And I'm going to be taking my Sephora Airbrush Crease Brush and just taking some of that. And I'm going to work that right into the crease over Brown Script.
The streets are empty, that's where we run.
You're a catalyst, you're happiness.
There's no place I'd rather be, 'cause it's your heart.
Now I'm almost hitting pan on this shade, which is hard to believe, but I literally am obsessed with this. This is MAC's Nylon. It's just a gorgeous highlighting shade. So I'm going to take some of that, and this is just like I call it my highlighting brush. I got it from a drugstore forever ago. I just love how it's like shaped. I don't know, it highlights perfectly into my brows. So I'm going to pop this into the inner corner of my eyes to brighten up the inner corner and highlight under my brow. This shade as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the crease some more with a fluffy crease brush. Perfection. Alright, that same shade that we took, Antiqued, I'm going to take that on a angled liner brush. I'm going to trace this on the lower lash line. I feel like it's very important to do the lower lash line because when you pop glasses on, you tend to look really tired if the lower lash line is not darkened up. Again, personal preference, but that's just what I notice. Okay, and then winged liner is totally optional, but if you do choose to do winged eyeliner, my suggestion would be to make sure it is very like big, kind of like long and thicker than a thin, because it doesn't really show up in glasses, especially if you're wearing big framed glasses like I typically do, the big oversized glasses. It doesn't really show up, so I like to go with like a thicker cat eye.
Bath soap, bed silk, sheets match my fur pillows. Copper feel good, you know it's real. High up, just the highlight. Play your real, check my highlights. Keep your heels on, wear hindsight. Handcuffs, rolling sex dice, sex.
I waited for you, waited. I waited for you, waited.
Alright,
I waited for you.
submissive, you can beg for it.
Okay, so now I'm just going to apply some mascara to my bottom and upper lashes. So the lashes I'm going to be wearing are my Foxy Locks Lashes, and these lashes are the Pretty Lash, I think. That's what they're called. They remind me of like Ardell's Demi Wispies. They're very like tiny. I'm going to take some gel liner and I'm just going to color in the spines. You're also going to want to pop some gel liner onto the waterline just to make you look more awake. Glasses have a funny way of making you look really tired. I feel like if your waterline and lower lash line are not properly taken care of, so that's why. Once that's done, we can go ahead and apply coat mascara. And I decided to go with a nice pink pout for this look. So I'm going to be taking MAC's Hip and Happy lip pencil, which looks like this. And I'm going to overline my lips slightly.
I'd rather be, 'cause it's your heart. Even if the strangest here we don't. So good as
Put your panties down from under you. Beat the pussy up, make you wanna holler at you. Drunk in a bitch, high on that Mary Jane. Pussy in my mouth, pussy in my pinky ring. Yes, maybe do it in the back, but it's never wanna keep it crack.
Okay. The lipstick I'm going to be using is MAC's Snob lipstick, which looks like this. Gorgeous shade pink. So yeah. And because my lips are a tad bit dry because it's like freaking winter, I'm going to be taking my NYX Buttergloss in Vanilla Cream Pie just to kind of top it up and give it a little bit of a shine and moisture. And now, once your face is complete, you can take some setting spray of choice and finish it. Finish it off by doing that. And then you can pop on your frames and it should look fabulous. I actually have 2 pairs of glasses. I used to have a lot more, but I don't know. A lot of them have broken. I used to have actually Snooky Snurds. Those got broke. So these are kind of similar to Snurds, and then I actually have frames that have no lenses because sometimes you get a glare. So I guess maybe I'll just put the ones without the lenses in so you can see what they look like. These used to have frames, so I popped them out because I'm not somebody who wears glasses, so it kind of gives me a headache if I leave the lenses in. So this is kind of like without lenses. It's still really cute though, and there's no glare. And then these ones I got from Claire's, or the icing. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of those stores, but. And then these ones are my fave. But see, they got the glare of the ring light in them. But see if I turn this way, not so much. Move them really close. Still a glare. But yeah, these are like my fave glasses. Yeah, right there you don't really see a glare. I love these. I have to turn the ring light off or something to figure that out. But yes, the look is complete.
Eyes made their peace in difficulties, with wounded lips and salted cheeks. And finally we stepped relieved and rehearsed the way you breathe.
It's a beautiful sight.
Wanna play with magic? Because I'm hot now. I'm don't.